Savage Axis 308. Each one of those squares is 1 inch. I would say that is probably a 2.5 inch group. That is 3 on-target hits at 142 yards, without a doubt. Bring up the tape measure so you can see for yourself. It is just under 3 inches. So if this is a 2 MOA gun, that's about as good as the rifle can shoot. And I really can't overstate how crappy that scope is. The minute I got down there and looked through it, I thought, oh man, this might be a little bit harder than I thought. But either way, this definitely proves the point. With the cheapest scope and rifle combination that I own at 142 yards, we just got 3 headshots on the very first attempt. Some people were speculating that maybe the guy aimed center mass and did not account for the bullet hitting high at that distance. This would certainly support that theory because all 3 of those did go a little bit high. So I think the point's proven. You do not have to be a professional assassin or a former Navy SEAL CIA agent to make a 142-yard shot. We just did it with the cheapest equipment that I own. If we had a better rifle, better optic, those bullets would be even closer together. And I think really anyone off the street with a little bit of experience could make that shot. And I'll reiterate, I don't think this guy even did make the shot. I think he missed his target. It just had the same end result. So everyone assumed that he was some deadly marksman, but I'm not buying it. I think the kid's a dork. All right, guys, before we get out of here, I want to up the difficulty a little bit. I've got 5 targets on the table. We're going to start with the biggest and then work our way down to the smallest. Same distance, 142 yards, and I want to see how accurate we can be at this range. First up, we have a watermelon. Not a big watermelon, probably 5 or 6 inches, still a tough target at that distance. Next to it, we have a small clay pot. That is already a very difficult target. Okay, man, we got somebody here that's taking shots with a regular type of gun that I have laid it on its side, so the actual target is only a couple inches. The point of this is just to show how easily you can hit small targets, even at this distance with an entry-level rifle. But I might regret doing this here in a minute because some of these targets are tiny. We got 5 rounds in the magazine. My goal is to not have to reload. If I go 5 for 5, I'll be shocked. Exact same distance, obviously. We're so far away, you probably won't even be able to see the impacts. I do have another camera up there, but I'm hoping you can see if we hit them. So.
Nice try. Aperol Spritz, the #1 cocktail in Italy.
Now you can see if he's gonna make these shots with that regular, with the same style type gun that the alleged shooter had.
Smoked the watermelon. And the soda fell. And the clay pot.
I don't know how many feet he said that is, though.
Probably should have anticipated that.
Let's see if he
I
can
can
make
still see
that
the soda
shot.
on the ground, so maybe I'll go for that. I'm gonna try the clay pot. It's right next to the coconut, though. So maybe we'll get a twofer.
Oh man, he's pretty good, though.
I don't know if I hit the coconut, but I definitely just knocked everything off the table and hit the steel target behind it. So we'll try the spray paint can. That was going to be the last one that I shot, but see if we can hit it.
Oh,
Got
man.
it. That is fun. Oh, that's hot. Right on my jewels. Yeah, I think we got the soda. Smoked it. This is awesome.
Man, that's a pretty good distance right there, but I think
okay, look at this scope. I can't even see the clay pot, but we just went 4 for 4 on the watermelon, which basically just wiped everything off the table. I'm not sure if we hit the coconut or the clay pot, but they both fell off the table. Then we got the spray paint can, then we got the soda. Those are some tiny targets at 142 yards, especially with a rifle and an optic like this. So I think you guys get the point. Not difficult shots, and certainly not expert shots. I would say intermediate at best. Okay, let's take a look at our targets here. The only thing that worries me is because they fell off the table, our beat cam might not have picked everything up, but I think you could see most of them from back where we were at, honestly. They were pretty dramatic. So first off, we had the watermelon. Obviously, it just got obliterated. That's kind of what started the downfall of my original plan.
So what do you think, guys? You think that he's able to make that shot? Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. The alleged Charlie Kirk shooter. You think he took that shot? You think he was able to make that shot? Tell me what you think. According to him, it wasn't really a difficult shot. You know? Not quite sure.
We did not shoot those targets in the order that I wanted, but we hit watermelon first. I think I went for the coconut second, and man, did we hit it. I wasn't sure, honestly, because it knocked off the clay pot and the coconut, but look how many pieces
What do you think?
of
Stage?
this coconut are down here. That looked like a direct hit, honestly.
Leave some comments.
It just wiped that thing out completely. Then
Because,
we hit a spray paint can. And
from what I think, what I know that Charlie Kirk stood for freedom of speech. They just
I'm
say
honestly
that, right?
impressed with the accuracy from that distance.
Because it kind of seems like they're trying to go after your freedom of speech.
This is the only one I could not see from back there.
All right.
After it fell off the table. And it looks like
we gotta be able to see past the surface of things, right?
Not one single miss from 142 yards. Okay, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Again, this whole Charlie Kirk thing is just so insane and unnecessary to me. I didn't really want to make a video actually diving into the details because every other YouTuber on the planet is already doing that.
Yeah, every other
But one thing that
YouTuber
really
is
bothered
doing
me,
stories
and
on
again, it
Charlie
happened
Kirk
with
and
the Trump situation as well, is I keep seeing comments from people
it's
saying
bigger than what we think,
that
but I
this
think
had to be some
that
professional
if
assassin,
you can put your
Navy SEAL
10-4 hat
job.
on and you
I just don't buy that. And now
can
you've all
see
seen it
through
for
all
yourself.
the surface information
150
and
to
take
200
a
yards
deep
is
dive,
not impossible for a
you
regular
can tell what's going
20-year-old
on.
dork. Unfortunately, with freedom comes responsibility, also danger, and insane people saying that this had to be some professional assassin, Navy SEAL hit job, and I just don't buy that. And now you've all seen it for yourself. 150 to 200 yards is not impossible for a regular 20-year-old dork. Unfortunately, with freedom comes responsibility, also danger, and insane people do have access to the same stuff we do. I wish it wasn't that way, and I wish that this type of stuff never happened, but it does, and it's unfortunate. I really don't do well at talking about stuff like this. Obviously, rest in peace, Charlie, condolences to his family and all that stuff. It's just a sad situation that never needed to happen. But hopefully going forward, we won't be so quick to jump on the bandwagon of people that don't know what they're talking about. Anyone can make a 150 shot. Literally anyone. And again, I'm not saying there's not some big conspiracy behind this. Trust me, I rarely believe the mainstream narrative. I'm just saying this can't be your only piece of evidence to support that theory because it's false. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. As always, hit the like button for me, guys. I would really appreciate it.
All right, guys. No. What's happening, man? Yeah, we just reacting to the shooter of Charlie Kirk, to see how possible was that shot to make, and kind of just made this video just to spark the idea that we all could see a little bit past the surface information that's given to us. There's another deeper meaning going on. So I would just say, I don't know, it seems like this has something to do with your freedom of speech. So I hope that you all could have to drop a comment. I think we all need to participate in this thing, and I don't condone violence or nothing like that, but I think this is you know, rest in peace to Charlie. But this is bigger than the agenda. It's more like your freedom of speech is on the line. So, Michael Henderson, what's happening? So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Y'all have a supreme abundant rest of the day, and have a great one.